Hey guys, this is Taylor with Team DeCree. Gavin was blessed by Shenron today and got first place at locals with our first locals into the new starter deck format with Link Monsters. So what'd you play today, Gavin?
I played True DRACO Zodiac.
How was it?
It was the best deck.
Where'd you get the deck profile from?
Myself.
You want to lie again?
I changed everything out of
Full
your deck.
of it. Alright, so what you got, buddy?
Alright, so first off for the Zoo Monsters, I played 2 Rat. This card sucks right now, to be honest, unless you play combo. So from now on, I will be playing Zodiac combo. Yeah, you can, if you open Gofu, you can do the whole Decode Talker play, but other than that, this card is just very lackluster.
So when we get Proxy Dragon, it's going to be good.
Yes, it will be good.
And Mrs. Raven.
Yes, it'll be good after the 10s and the first set of the new format. So then I played 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Whiptail, should probably be 2, and then 2 Ram because it's a Draco deck. So.
What do you think about just cutting Rat all together for more Thoroughblades and Whiptails?
I still feel like only 1 Thoroughblade's fine in this deck, and I feel like Rat is good if you play the combo, which I didn't, so it was probably bad today. But if you play Gofu, Rat is still really good. So I feel like this is still fine, except I want to make room for a second Whiptail.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the 3 Gofu, the best monster in Link format right now. Enables so many combos. It's just a great card to play, and it's just really broken. 1 card Decode Talker, everybody. And then onto the Dracos, I played 2 Ignis Heat, 2 Dynamite Knight, and 2 Masterpiece. This is really standard. I probably will side the 3rd Dynamite Knight because it's good going first, and you just automatically want to side these out going first. But this card's really good to play into boards with because it just helps you draw more cards, especially against Zodiac, because they pop it with Trident most of the time because they don't know what they're doing.
And then you just get free spell card.
Yep, and then you get free draws and then get to do stuff in main phase 2 that they can't stop. So, and Masterpiece is Masterpiece. So. And then the last monster is the best card in the game, Maxi.
All praise Maxi. Yes.
Wins you almost every time you open the card. So that's it for the monsters. On to the spells. I played 3 Barrage, 2 Tinky. I'll probably bump this up to 3, but 2 seem fine. It just depends on the games, basically. Barrage is Barrage. It'll probably get hit. We don't know yet. And then onto the Draco cards, it's just 3 Diagram, 3 Terraforming, 3 Heritage, and 2 Disciples. Just your standard lineup of stuff. Disciples is really good to recycle stuff, and if you open it with Ignis, it's really good. And Heritage is probably one of the best cards in this deck, so it gives you so much advantage.
How many times did you draw 3?
I drew 3 twice today, so it was all right. And then the last spells is 2 Desires, just because it's a +2, +1, something like that, or
yeah,
it's a
+1
-11
with a 9, with a -9.
Yeah.
Did you ever resolve 2 today?
No. Most of the time I banished it off the first one. So.
Well, you're lucky because I did.
Yeah. And then onto the traps. There was only 6 traps. It was just 3 strike. I didn't play barrier. I sided it, but I didn't main it because I thought that it's not really that great against links, and strike is, but most people don't know what they're doing, so barrier might still be a decent card right now, but we'll see going in the future.
Well, it's literally day 3.
Yeah. And then 2 return and 1 apocalypse. This is the best trap ratio, and can't really say much. This card's really good, and this card's actually not that bad.
Did you learn
either.
to never side any of those out?
Yeah, I learned to never side any of them out, but some people do. Not that good. That's it for the main deck. It was only 40 cards.
So the one difference is the strike.
No, one difference wasn't the strike. Shut up, Taylor.
The 1 strike.
On to the extra deck. It's really standard. 2 Trident. I wanted 3, but I couldn't fit the 3rd.
And it never came up.
It never came up. I barely resolved 2, so every now and again if I had to grind, I resolved 2, but other than that, 1 was fine. My Draco cards took care of a lot of stuff, so it was really good. 2 Broad Bull. This is a staple, I guess, at 2. You can't really play any less.
This engine got a lot slower, though.
Yeah, it's very slow now because of links, but 2 Chalkanine. Cut it from 3. 3 is too much unless we don't have these cards, but we still have these cards, so we only need 2 because the extra deck is really tight now. So 1 Tiger Mortar. This will definitely be bumped up to 2. I'll probably end up cutting Abyss Dweller because Dweller didn't matter that much. It is a good card, but I feel like the second Tiger Mortar came up a lot more than Dweller does. But testing will show what's better and things like that. The last two zoos is, of course, one Hammer Kong and one Borbo. That's staple.
Yeah, because you just do the Hammer Kong combo, and then that's that.
Yeah, you open a zoo monster, it's Trident Hammer Kong still, so still really good. And then just the generic rank 4s is one Emerald because Gofu Rat equals Emerald plus Trident. And then Tornado Dragon and Dweller. Like I said, this will probably become a second Tiger Mortar. But it's okay. It's still a good rank 4. So, and then onto the Link monsters. I just played the 1 Decode and the 2 Link Spiders for the Gofu combo. That combo is really good. And yeah, it wastes a lot of your extra deck space, but it's really necessary.
It gets you so far ahead of the game turn 1. And let's talk about how big Deco Talker gets when you resolve that combo. Oh, you have a 3,300 body that protects from destruction.
Yeah, and what's great too is a lot of people don't realize the arrow on top of him for some reason, and they'll put their monster right in front of him and he'll be at 38. So he's really good. And I feel like this is it does make the game a little slower, but to a point, the new set's going to make the game just as fast as it was. So I don't see a point in quitting this game because of Link monsters.
But at least with the true Draco engine, you're not as reliant on the extra deck now, so you can kind of waste 3 spots.
Right, yeah, because like you're not worried about extra deck every turn because your Draco cards are just as good as your extra deck monsters. So that's it for the extra. Going on the side, it's just 2 Ogre, 2 Ash. I feel like you have to play these cards. Ogre's really good against a lot of things, and Ash is really good against some things except Pure Zoo. So it's still basically the same for those 2 cards. Only 2 Gamma Seal. Sadly, one of them's a rare and one's a super. But this card outs big monsters, outs Masterpiece. It can out cards in the extra monster zone, which is great. So it's a good card.
Gets rid of that 3,800 Deco Talker we talked about.
Yeah, it also gets rid of that Dark Law. No, I'm just kidding. But spells, 1 Raigeki and 2 Twin Twisters. I might make room for the 3rd. I think Twin Twister is better than Cyclone in this deck because you have so many cards that you add to your hand, or you draw so many cards that you have stuff you can get rid of because you have so many extra resources. And Raigeki's Raigeki. Onto the traps. Order and 2 Anti-Spell. I didn't see these today because most of the time I was going second because I would win game 1. So they're still good cards, but I still don't know how I feel about this card because you lose to this card a lot, like yourself, and it's a decent card, but at the same time, it's not the
at least
best.
you can tribute it off.
Yeah, and it's the same with Anti-Spell. They're very good because you can tribute them and then start activating your own stuff, which is good. And then 2 Barrier because I didn't want to not play it because it's really good, and then just 1 Solemn Warning because Warning's a really good card going first, and it's really good against almost every deck. So. And that's the list. So
we're just going to add combo to this, right, basically?
Yeah, basically I'm going to make room to put Zodiac combo in it and probably maybe the 2nd Whiptail, and then add Tiger Mortar to the extra deck.
All right, guys. Well, you know, this is just the start of the new format and a great time to be innovative. So this is Taylor and Gavin signing out with Team Decree.
Woohoo!